What's going on, everyone? We're going to take a look at all the times Usyk's been hurt, knocked down, and where he's been hit with that right hand. As we can see here against Medvedev, I believe this is in the World Boxing Super Series. I don't think this was on his pro record. You can see Usyk here getting caught with a right hand to the body. A little bit of an awkward punch, but an example of where he's open for that straight right hand down the middle. And again from the other side, the right uppercut from the southpaw stance, catching Usyk in between shots. He's very vulnerable to the right hand, Usyk is. And you can see on this side here, it was a grazing shot to the body and sort of knocked him off balance, but scoring as a knockdown. You can see whether it's to the body or head, Usyk can get caught with the right hand, and he does multiple times. It's something that Daniel Dubois is going to be taking into this fight with his trainer obviously being knowledgeable, fighting many Ukrainians, as he's pointed out. He's had a go at Usyk before, and I feel it's something they can capitalise on, considering Dubois got a good jab to set up the right hand. He throws punches and bunches at times, and he's got decent boxing, man. He's going to apply the pressure on Oleksandr Usyk, and again the right hand opening there against Murat Gassiev back in 2018. One thing I need to point out is that majority of these cruiserweight fighters have more boxing skill than the heavyweights. Like, if you're looking at them pound for pound, there's only a handful of heavyweight boxers that you can say that measures up with the other fighters of the sport. That measures up in skill, boxing IQ. I do want to look briefly at Derek Chisora.
Some days are rough. Some days are...
Derek Chisora and Oleksandr Usyk's fight, because in this fight here, we saw a lot of shots finding home for Derek Chisora, especially in the beginning part. A lot of the pressure, no boxing skill needed, walking forward, roughing up Usyk. So if you don't have the boxing skills to box and fight Usyk, you got to do the opposite. Turn it into a fight. Forget boxing. Rough him up. Use the jab though to find your way in and give him that little bit of a look where you feel like you might not be going, and then go for him. Start pushing him back. Wait for him to sort of circle around to a corner, and then press forward, cut off the ring. And Chisora does that very well as an old man on the back end of his career here. You know, this isn't a prime Chisora. And the style and just the roughness of it is what caused Usyk a lot of his problems. And there we have it, man. These are a lot of the times we've seen Usyk get hurt with the right hand. He's very open to it. And as we can see here again, the right hook going around the side. Whether you can find him in between shots or catch him just as he's exiting his combinations, he's there to get hit. Anthony Joshua, unfortunately, didn't have the minerals, the tools, and the ability inside him to really grit down, have the will to hurt Usyk, press forward, and give up himself to get hit a few times, you know. Because you're going to have that, you can't have that cautiousness where you're standing there saying, oh, he's a better boxer than me, I can't make a mistake, he might counter me. You need to say that out the window, I'm going to hit him, I'm going to hurt him, and then you need to press Usyk, like we can see Derek Chisora doing. Give Usyk some of these shots to land your own and to put pressure on him there. That left foot was just about missing. If Dubois looks at this footage and trains for him, he can force Usyk into a bad position. Yeah, AJ, Anthony Joshua, this fight they fooled the public. Eddie Hearn and Anthony Joshua fooled the public, made everyone believe he's at the top of the division. He got exposed. Usyk fought the likes of a washed up shot Anthony Joshua who didn't have anything in him to put it on Usyk to finish him, to knock him out. He couldn't do it. AJ doesn't have the dog, the fire in him. He's completely empty. And that's the Anthony Joshua that Usyk beat. So let's not make let's not get anything twisted here. Usyk's performance was highlighted because of the shit version of Anthony Joshua we saw, not because he's so head and shoulders above all the heavyweights. As we can see here against Derek Chisora. Let us know what you think in the comment sections below. Like, subscribe, and we'll be back with more.